Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker just went scorched earth on Donald Trump, blasting the president for a number of things, including calling J.B. Pritzker overweight and also for sending in or threatening to send in the National Guard into Chicago. Now, if you don't know, Donald Trump has been toying with the idea, and the Pentagon has been preparing now for several weeks to send in members of the National Guard into Chicago. And Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is saying, not on my watch. He didn't request National Guard forces, so there's no reason for the president to send them in. And the president today went so far as attacking J.B. Pritzker for being overweight, saying that Pritzker had to hit the gym. And well, Pritzker today went off on the president of the United States, first calling out what really is a scheme to attack blue states and blue cities, despite the fact that overwhelmingly Republican states and Republican cities make up high crime states. He said, in case there is any doubt as to the motivation behind Trump's military occupations, take note. 13 of the top 20 cities in homicide rates have Republican governors. None of these cities is Chicago. Check this out. He's making clear that Donald Trump has no basis other than just simply wanting to attack blue areas, Democratic areas, for sending in the United States military against civilians. And Pritzker made clear that to the members of all the press who are assembled in Chicago and listening across the country, he's asking for courage to tell it like it is. This is not a time to pretend that there are two sides to the story. And folks, I agree. This is not a time for the press to be silent. I won't be silent. Watch this moment from Pritzker.
Robberies are down 34% year over year. Burglaries down 21%. Motor vehicle thefts down 26%. So in case there was any doubt as to the motivation behind Trump's military occupations, take note. 13 of the top 20 cities in homicide rate have Republican governors. None of these cities is Chicago. 8 of the top 10 states with the highest homicide rates are led by Republicans. None of those states is Illinois. Memphis, Tennessee, Hattiesburg, Mississippi have higher crime rates than Chicago, and yet Donald Trump is sending troops here and not there? Ask yourself why.
Now, Pritzker also went on to say that earlier today in the Oval Office, Donald Trump looked at the cameras and asked for him to say, "Mr. President, can you do us the honor of protecting our city?" Instead, he says, "Mr. President, do not come to Chicago," a clear warning to Donald Trump that his National Guard troops are not welcome in the city of Chicago. Check this moment out.
Earlier today in the Oval Office, Donald Trump looked at the assembled cameras and asked for me personally to say, "Mr. President, can you do us the honor of protecting our city?" Instead, I say, "Mr. President, do not come to Chicago."
Pritzker has not stopped. Pritzker is going after Donald Trump. He also went after the Trump administration officials who he believes are complicit in this scheme, calling them out, saying that they have forgotten their oath to the Constitution to serve the petty whims of an arrogant little man. Watch this moment.
Finally, to the Trump administration officials who are complicit in this scheme, to the public servants who have forsaken their oath to the Constitution to serve the petty whims of an arrogant little man.
Pritzker is not holding back. He is not holding back against Donald Trump. And it's clear. It's clear because to Pritzker, it's not about fighting crime with Donald Trump. It's about the president and Stephen Miller, his, quote, complicit lackey, searching for ways to lay the groundwork to circumvent our democracy, militarize our cities, and end elections. Check this stunning moment out.
This is not about fighting crime. This is about Donald Trump searching for any justification to deploy the military in a blue city, in a blue state, to try and intimidate his political rivals. This is about the President of the United States and his complicit lackey, Stephen Miller, searching for ways to lay the groundwork to circumvent our democracy, militarize our cities, and end elections. There is no emergency in Chicago that calls for armed military intervention.
Folks, here's the thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to both sides it. Donald Trump is sending the United States military against American civilians, and right now is a time for a free press to call it out. And here's the thing. I'm not scared of Trump. I'm not scared of what he can do to me or any of my family or friends. I am always going to fight back. And in this moment, we need to call out the fact that the President of the United States does not have a legal basis or a factual basis to send in the National Guard into Chicago or any other American city for that matter without the request of the governor of that state that oversees that city. As always, support my work today, subscribe today, spread the word, and I'll see you soon. Hey folks, Aaron Parnas here. Thank you so much for watching The Parnas Perspective. Please consider subscribing to support our work as we grow this independent news media entity into something that rivals mainstream every single day. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.